good morning, my Junior K friends and families, and happy Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, June 9th, 2020. Don't forget, we have our scheduled small group Zoom meetings tomorrow at the same times with our color table buddies. We are going to be completing a Three Little Pigs retelling craft together. Here's a little sneak peek into what we are going to be doing for tomorrow. So that's very exciting. I can't wait to create these with you. So we're doing that tomorrow. Today we are going to be reading another version of the Three Little Pigs, but guess what? It is the wolf telling the story this time. Okay, my friends? So sit tight, relax, turn those listening ears on, and let's listen to the book titled The True Story of the Three Little Pigs, as told to John Scieszka and illustrated by Lane Smith, or pictures by Lane Smith. So let's listen. What's this story going to be about? Hope you're all having a great morning so far. Everybody knows the story of the Three Little Pigs, or at least they think they do. But I'll let you in on one little secret. Nobody knows the real story because nobody has ever heard my side of the story. Now, friends, this is the wolf telling the story. Let's see what his perspective is on the Three Little Pigs. There he is. I'm the wolf, Alexander T. Wolf. You can call me Al. I don't know how this whole big bad wolf thing got started, but it's all wrong. That's what he looks like. Maybe it's because of our diet, or what we eat, the wolves eat. Hey, it's not my fault wolves eat little animals like bunnies and sheep and pigs. That's just the way we are. If cheeseburgers were cute, folks would probably think you were big and bad too. But like I was saying, the whole big bad wolf thing is all wrong. The real story is about a sneeze and a cup of sugar. This is the real story. Way back in Once Upon a Time, I was making a birthday cake for my dear old granny. I had a terrible sneezing cold. I ran out of sugar. So he ran out of sugar. He's baking for his dear old granny. He's baking a cake. So I walked down to the street to ask my neighbor for a cup of sugar. Now this neighbor was a pig, and he wasn't too bright either. He had built his whole house out of, can you guess what the first pig had his house made out of? Straw. Can you believe it? I mean, who in his right mind would build a house out of straw? He has his little cup there. He needs some sugar. Going to the straw house. So, of course, the minute I knocked on the door, it fell right in. I didn't want to just walk into someone else's house. So I called, little pig, are you in? No answer. I was just about to go home without the cup of sugar for my dear old granny's birthday cake. That's when my nose started to itch. I felt a sneeze coming on. Well, I huffed, and I snuffed. Uh-oh. Looks like he has a cold. And I sneezed a great sneeze. Whoa, look at that sneeze. That's a powerful sneeze. And you know what? That whole darn straw house fell down. And right in the middle of the pile of straw was the first little pig. He had been home the whole time. It seemed like a shame to leave a perfectly good ham dinner lying there in the straw, so I ate it up. Think of it as a big cheeseburger just lying there. So he ate the first little pig up. I was feeling a little better, but I still didn't have my cup of sugar. So I went to the next neighbor's house. This neighbor was the first little pig's brother. He was a little smarter, but not much. He had built his house of, friends, what is that? House of sticks or wood. That's the next house that comes up. I rang the bell on the stick house. Nobody answered. I called, Mr. Pig, Mr. Pig, are you in? He yelled back, go away, Wolf, you can't come in. I'm shaving the hairs on my chinny chin chin. I had just grabbed the doorknob when I felt another sneeze coming on. I huffed and I snuffed and I tried to cover my mouth, but I sneezed a great sneeze. And you're not going to believe it, but this guy's house fell down just like his brother's. When the dust cleared, there was the second little pig lying in the dirt. Now, you know food will spoil if you just leave it out in the open. So I did the only thing there was to do. I had dinner again. Think of it as a second helping. I was getting awfully full. But my cold was feeling a little better, and I still didn't have that cup of sugar for my dear old granny's birthday cake. So I went to the next house. This guy was the first and second little pig's brother. He must have been the brains of the family. He had built his house of bricks. I knocked on the brick house. No answer. I called, Mr. Pig, are you in? And do you know what that rude little porker answered? Get out of here, Wolf! Don't bother me again! Oh no! What's gonna happen? Can you guess? Talk about impolite! He probably had a whole sack full of sugar, and he wouldn't give me even one little cup for my dear sweet old granny's birthday cake. What a pig! I was just about to go home and maybe make a nice birthday card instead of a cake when I felt my cold coming on. I huffed and I snuffed and I sneezed once again. Then the third little pig yelled, and your old granny can sit on a pin! Oh no. There's the pig right there in the window. Now, I'm usually a pretty calm fellow, but when somebody talks about my granny like that, I go a little crazy. When the cops drove up, of course, I was trying to break down this pig's door, and the whole time I was huffing and puffing and sneezing and making a real scene. The rest, as they say, is history. He got arrested, my friends, for trying to barge into the pig's house. The news reporters found out about the two pigs I had for dinner. They figured a sick guy going to borrow a cup of sugar didn't sound very exciting. So they jazzed up the story with all that huff and puff and blow your nose down. And they made me the big bad wolf. That's it. The real story. I was framed. But maybe you could loan me a cup of sugar. There he is, in jail. I hope you enjoyed that story, my Junior K friends. That story is a little silly, don't you think? I wanted to quickly go over the two things that we have planned for today, and then I hope you have a fantastic rest of the day. The first thing we have for today is our labeling worksheet. Write your name at the top, and then friends, all you need to do with this is look at each of these boxes here and try to figure out, what word is that? So these three are the pigs. So you gotta look at our bank down here. Here's the word pigs, and you're gonna cut it out, and you're gonna glue it right on there. It's our labeling worksheet, okay? That's all you're doing. You don't have to color this in, okay? All you're doing is you're cutting out all of these words, and then you're gluing them on the right label, okay? So we have that, and then for math today, it's Tuesday, we always have some type of math. We're going to be doing our how many 10 frames worksheet, okay? So you're gonna write your name at the top, and then for each box, you are going to count how many dots there are in these two 10 frames, okay? So for example, for the first one, this whole 10 frame is filled up, so we automatically know it's going to be more than 10. We have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 is our number we need to find. And friends, we also have a number line that is in your packet to help you to find that number 18. There it is, 18. And you can write that number in the box, okay? And you can do that for every single problem. All right, my friends, that is all I have for you today. I hope you have a fantastic Tuesday, and I can't wait to see you all on Zoom tomorrow. Bye, my friends. Have a great day.